This is one of the best community-led actions, forms of civic engagement. This is a Whistlemania. Hundreds pack Whistlemania events to fight ICE in Chicago. We have to stand up for one another. Neighbors joined Whistlemania events in 7 neighborhoods Tuesday to assemble whistle kits that alert when immigration agents are nearby. This is by Francia Garcia Hernandez, October 15th. So Logan Square, hundreds of people showed up Tuesday night at events across the northwest and west sides to assemble whistle kits that Chicagoans can use to alert neighbors when immigration enforcement agents are nearby. Participants put together the kits that include a whistle, a Know Your Rights printout, a zine with instructions on how and when to use the whistle, and rights cards that can be handed to an immigration officer if someone is detained. Ultimately, people helped pack more than 17,000 whistle kits that can help protect neighbors, said Alonso Zaragoza, one of the organizers and leader of Belmont-Cragen United. It's amazing. We're showing them in deeds and actions that we care about them, that the city of Chicago and our neighbors care about these individuals, even if the federal government doesn't, he said. The events came as Chicagoans are increasingly looking for ways to peacefully resist federal operations, Midway Blitz, at-large immigration enforcement programs that kicked off in September. Besides using whistles to alert neighbors when immigration agents are near, attendees were encouraged to join school ICE watch teams, do grocery store runs for neighbors who are afraid of leaving their homes, and support local immigrant-owned businesses. Jackie Walter of Ukrainian Village walked into the packed lobby of Intuit Healing, a therapy center at 2514 West Armitage Avenue in Logan Square Tuesday night. Dozens of volunteers packed the room next door as one of the event's organizers gave out instructions for assembling whistle kits. A few minutes later, Walter was part of a team of 8 people who sorted through the printouts in English and Spanish and worked out the best way to fold them. After folding dozens of printouts, they placed them inside a plastic bag with an orange whistle that were made by 3D printers. Walter learned about a Whistlemania after a friend shared the event in a songwriters and activist group chat and decided to join to do something about the federal administration's intensified immigration enforcement operations, she said. Walter's friend, Mike Delgado, said he wanted to attend because speaking out is just not enough. Delgado and Walter recently participated in an ICE watch training. It is our responsibility to watch out for each other, Delgado said. It's important, being Latino or not letting kidnappings and abductions happen, not being complicit. Other Whistlemania events were in Hermosa, Avondale, Belmont-Cragen, Portage Park, and Austin. About 70 volunteers coordinated the 7 events, Zaragoza said. Each of the events hit their capacity limit soon after starting, Zaragoza said on social media. Tuesday night's events were organized after 400 people showed up last week to whistle assembly meet up at Pazolaria El Mexicano, organized by Belmont-Cragen United. All events were possible thanks to neighbors in and out of state who bought whistles through Belmont-Cragen's United Amazon wish list or donated via Venmo to help with printing costs and materials, he said. I thought we could do this again because there's a need for the whistles, especially in our community, but also in other communities, like Portland, right here in Washington State, in Tacoma, Seattle, everywhere. ICE we should have these whistle brigades. Jesse H., one of the lead organizers for Logan Square Whistlemania event, volunteered to host a Logan Square event after attending last week's Whistlemania in Belmont-Cragen, she said. She joined the first event because it aligns with her values and it's a form of resistance, not only resistance against ICE, but also the current administration, she said. It's a way to resist, it's a way to form community, and it's a way to share information, she said. More than 1,000 people have been arrested during Operation Midway Blitz. Russell Hott, ICE field director in Chicago, told Block Club earlier this month. While claiming they are targeting the worst of the worst, ICE has repeatedly refused to provide information on the vast majority of the people it has taken. Over the past month, federal agents have shot at least 2 people, killing 1. Repeatedly tear-gassed protesters and first responders, shot rubber bullets at protesters, detained U.S. citizens, including children, smoke bombed and tear-gassed more than 1 Chicago street, fired a chemical weapon at a TV reporter, and detained a journalist, among other incidents. Cameron Lacey, owner of Intuit Healing, volunteered to host the event because she doesn't want to let another horrific moment in history happen in our neighborhood, she said. The minute that Black Hawk helicopter came and ICE came into town, I think everything changed for every Chicagoan, she said. And the fact that we can actually do something, show our kids that they can do something, and gather in safe ways that aren't just going to a No Kings March is really valuable. A few minutes before 7 p.m., volunteers had finished packing over 1,000 whistle kits at Logan Square Meetup. Neighbors surpassed the initial goal of 700 kits thanks to additional donations of over 500 printouts and whistles made on the day of the event, Jesse H. said. Financial donations that were not needed to cover printing costs will be given to the Street Vendors Association of Chicago's GoFundMe, she said. The next Whistlemania meetups will likely be held in the suburbs, as concerned officials and neighbors there have asked Belmont Craig United for support organizing the events, Zaragoza said. Michelle McPherson, an Arcadia Terrace neighbor who attended the Logan Square Whistlemania, said it's great that people show up in numbers and show the federal administration that we're not letting this happen. If we're able to do something that works, we're setting up a blueprint for other cities, she said. Thank you, Chicago. Thank you, Chicagoans. Thank you. This is such a great idea. I hope everybody in Portland is listening to this. We need whistle brigades. Absolutely need whistle brigades for all our neighborhoods. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please share. I would appreciate that. Thank you.